to be eventually, this is going to turn into a rock crawler body. So I'm going to be working on this on the live stream right now. And let's see. You've got some pretty terrible instructions right here. But that's all good. I believe what's going to happen, the kit is going to go on this sucker. So I'm going to try to make it on here. I'm going to see what we can do. This thing is getting heavy though. So I've put a bunch of upgrades into this vehicle, a bunch of metal parts, a bunch of brass, and this thing is getting heavy. Like actually, like this is great. The more heavy it is, ultimately the better it is for crawling. So I want it to be very bottom heavy. I'm very great for what I'm trying to get it to do. So that being said, I'm going to grab the instructions here and get to work on this project. This is going to be tough, and I'm going to try to answer questions as well if you guys have any. But I figured I'd just kind of hop on here and see what I can do to build this thing. I can even show you guys the instructions. It's simple enough. Okay, it's a pretty simple project. Now, all the screws, the screw placement is the most difficult part. But there's front and back. There's 4 different steps, technically. And so I'm just going to start working on this if I can. I don't know why, but right now I kind of have shaky hands. So that's going to make my job a whole lot harder. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit different than most of my live streams. I don't normally put RC stuff together in most of my live streams. But this live stream is going to be a little bit different. Did I just get bloody nose? Maybe. I hope not. I think I did. It's all good. I'll take care of it later. Never can enjoy when stuff like this happens. You know, I'm trying to just do my job, trying to get this thing done, and like everybody knows. How could I? Okay. Now the most difficult part, most difficult part here is how tiny the screws are, and I also don't have any help, so that's the hardest part. You know, I'm starting to wonder, I wish if people would just put these things together instead of make them in a kit, right? It's like just make me, yo, how's it going? These screws are so precise and tiny, and the holes like match up perfectly. It is so, can I just show you guys what I'm working on here? This is the tiny screws we're working with. These are literally just tiny screws. And so when you're trying to put together a thing here, I know, I'm sorry, I've got a nosebleed. Yeah, you just don't worry about it. I'm sorry, guys. I might be sniffling quite a bit through the stream. I'm sorry. But yeah, when you got a nosebleed on a live stream, there's nothing else you can do. And it doesn't help to have kind of shaky hands while I'm doing this. This is really, really difficult. I'm just trying to get it in here, to be honest. Okay, so I think I've got it threaded in there for the most part. I just want to get it threaded enough so that it can actually come out, you know. Building these things is actually, see, that's what happens. Oh, I thought I had it in. I didn't. It just broke. I need to get my Allen key. I dropped it. But yeah, anyways, these things are just so difficult. I mean, this is the other part. There's a few parts here. Building this kit with shaky hands, kind of sweaty hands too, and then trying to keep it all together is so difficult, let me tell you. But yeah, for now, I'm going to take a second. Try to keep my hands from shaking so much. I'm not sure why they're so shaky. But might as well show you guys the upgrades I've been doing on this thing. Now, some of you guys, this may look like the normal Ford F-150 High Trail Edition. This is a little more special. This has got some beadlock wheel system. This is, oh man, this is unbelievable. I'm going to take off the body here so you guys can see. I've added so much more width on the tires here. The tires are bigger. I've added some brass wheel weights in here as well. I'm going to get this nosebleed taken care of real quick because it is actually bothering me. As soon as I hopped on to do the stream, I got a nosebleed. So That's really unfortunate, not gonna lie. Hello, welcome to the stream. This is not the way I planned for the stream to go, but you never planned it to go like this. Anyways, that being said, so this is pretty sweet. I did put all these screws in here by hand. It kind of took a while. I did it all last night. But then you've got the shocks. These shocks are 59mm shocks. Down below, you've got the high clearance kit. Got brand new portal axles on the whole thing. I've added a 6mm hex. No, not hex. Thanks, I appreciate it. I've added a 6. It adds 6mm to the width of the vehicle, so the tires are more spread out. This is gonna be really cool. Right now, I'm trying to build this so I can put. I mean, this is all I have so far, but I'm building a kit for it. It's going to be a rock crawler body, and I'm super excited to put it on here. Once everything's on going correctly, I want to fit on 78mm shocks. Those will be coming soon. I'm really excited for it. And yeah, this thing is actually getting heavy, okay? Last night, I grabbed one of my other cars and kind of compared them. The other car was a whole lot lighter than this. Like, this is super heavy compared to the other one, which is good. Now, here's why you want your rock crawlers to be heavy. If your rock crawlers are heavy, they can actually, they can crawl a whole lot better. And so what I've done is I've taken my shocks here and new body for it. So that's how it's going so far. This is beautiful. I love this truck so far. I mean, this started out as a $200 Ford F-150, and then I've upgraded it to make it probably worth about $400, not $500. This buddy nose is kind of annoying me, dude. Yeah, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's okay. But yeah. So far, this is what we're looking at. It is a beauty. It doesn't look too different than the other one, but it is really heavy, so that's really good. I'm trying to take care of this bloody nose, guys. Like, this is just bothering me, and there's no way I'm going to finish this body kit with a bloody nose, for real. Like, I'm just trying to... It was funny. Last night, I had a nosebleed at work, and my boss came in and he was like, "Oh, wow, who'd you get in a fight with?" I was like, "Oh, somebody outside." He was like, "Oh, what? What happened?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, I just beat him up, you know." And he said, "Wow, well, it looks pretty bad." And I was like, "No, you think mine looks bad? You should go look at the other guy." I didn't actually punch somebody, just for your information, but it was kind of funny because I was joking like I did. Anyways, I'm trying to find, what was the other piece I was trying, oh, here it is. So this is a little piece I'm trying to put on here with these little tiny screws and a little tiny Allen key. How am I supposed to do this? This doesn't make, not making my job easy at all. Did I expect my job to be easy? No, not necessarily, but I'm just saying. These screws are absolutely tiny. And also, having a nosebleed while I'm trying to do this is just incredibly difficult. Like, I don't want to be sniffling through the whole live stream. I really don't. But I'm trying to put this together here. This is more important. You also have RC Car Suite. Are you like an RC YouTuber, or do you just have RC cars that you play with or whatever? Yeah, no, this is great. This RC car that I've been working on, this is a Traxxas. Did I thread it in weird? I might have kind of threaded it in weird. That's unfortunate. Might be as far as it goes, honestly. No, it can go a little bit farther. All right, so I've threaded it in. So what did you say? I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. So far, guys, this is what we've done of the new body. I mean, that's it. Out of all the things I have to do here, that's it. I wish I could just get rid of this bloody nose, honestly. Well, when I was younger and my bloody nose would get really bad, it's actually here's a tip for you guys. We would actually lay on the floor with our back on the ground, and then we would have somebody kick our feet really hard. We'd have our feet facing out, and they'd kick the bottom of our feet. You know, like put some shoes on or something. They kick the bottom of our feet, and it makes your bloody nose go away. I mean, completely. Like, it's kind of weird, but it worked. Yeah. I'm just trying to get this thing to go away. Like, it started as soon as I started the live stream, and I was like, that is really unfortunate. I do not want to have a bloody nose for the whole live stream. I might, or at least most of it. All right. What's next on the instructions here? I'm getting everything put together. All right, so... Okay. This just seems so strange. Like, I can never figure out what's going on here. All right. It goes right here, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with this bloody nose. This is really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It never is the way you plan for it to go. You start streaming and you're like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then you get a bloody nose and you're like, oh, not the way I planned. I never would have hoped for this. Alright, it'll go away here soon. Now, this is the most difficult RC thing I put together. This is really difficult, I'm not gonna lie. So, the pieces are a little bent, which is, maybe that's the way they're supposed to be. I think it is. It's the way they're supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to try to show you guys here. This is what I'm working with. Look. Right, you've got these little tiny pieces. At the very top, see that little tiny piece? They go into these little tiny holes on here. And you just can't keep them there. Like, it is the most annoying thing you can ever do. Because if I had two hands, if I had somebody else to kind of hold it for me while I screwed it in, this would make my job a whole lot easier. But no, I had to grab these little tiny screws, little tiny whatever this is, and make it work. I don't know. I guess it's fine, ultimately. I just need to be more skilled, guys. That's it. This isn't super difficult. I mean, it's going to take time, obviously, but, like, it's just tiny pieces. And also, when I try to fit this on my RC car, I'm going to see how it all fits on there, because I am not sure, actually, if it's not designed to fit this RC car. So I'm going to have to make some changes and make it fit, kind of. Add some, take some parts off the other body and kind of put them on here a little bit. See what we can do from there. Because, yeah, it's not designed to actually go on this one. And so we'll see what we can do. I really hope we can make it fit. If I can't, that would be a really big frustration. But I'll figure something out. I always do figure something out. I wish I could kind of point it toward the camera and so you guys kind of see what I'm dealing with, right? But yeah, they actually sent me in the kit. They sent me smaller. No, this is what we got going so far. That's not too bad. This is just one side, obviously. But in the kit, they actually sent me smaller. Oh, what do you call them? Allen keys. This is like the smallest Allen key they can give me because the screws are so tiny. I'm not sure why they didn't make the body a little bit bigger so that you can fit these tiny screws in practically, but they did. So that's fine. I'm just going to have to deal with it. If I lose one of these screws, I'm going to be really upset. The bloody nose came back, by the way. That's kind of terrible. Alright, it's fine. I thought I took care of it. I guess not. Is this screw just not going in? Am I just wasting my time here? Maybe. Maybe I'm just wasting my time here. Oh, there we go. Now it's studying. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is actually kind of difficult to thread because you got all these little tiny screws here that you're trying to thread in here. This is difficult, but it's not the most difficult thing I've worked on. I mean, when you consider everything I've done for that RC car, this is the easiest. I've put a lot of sweat and tears into that thing. Not actually, but kind of. Not actually, but kind of. Yeah, this is going to be incredibly difficult. I wish you guys could kind of see a little bit closer. It'll just be a little bit harder if I was going to do it that way, but it's almost done, I feel like. We're getting there. All right, we've got 3 pieces. Wait a second. Okay. Is that how it's supposed to be? I think so. Let me just check this out. I've got the instructions here. These are the instructions, guys. Not super helpful, let me tell you. But yeah, no, this is going great so far, actually. This bloody nose is just bothering me, guys. Alright, so this is what we got. That's kind of cool. I mean, I obviously can't see it fully put together. Basically, when you put it together, it's... Nah, I can't show you guys the shape yet. It'll give too much away. I'm gonna grab the instructions again and see what we're dealing with. Alright, we got that one. Now, here's what I'm genuinely confused about. Oh, never mind, we got that part. Yeah, I'm not sure how to make this work. When did they give me that piece? I don't see that piece anywhere in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to look at the instructions again because they've kind of given me. I don't know what they've given me here. What are they doing? I am in complete confusion. Okay. Now, don't know what that is. Yeah, they're kind of just having me install things that I do not know where they go on here at all. Okay, so that goes there. Wait, what is that piece? That piece is not already in here. Maybe it's on this side? Oh, partly. No, it's not. Okay, which piece? Alright, I'm looking for a piece. And it's a small kit. It's not a huge kit, so I don't know why I can't find this piece. But, like, it kind of made it difficult. Did they just literally just not include one piece? I mean, that could have happened. They just didn't include it. Oh, never mind. Okay, they didn't make it clear that this piece was not actually in the kit. Like, they didn't make that clear at all. And so I'm just over here trying to make it fit, and I'm like, wait, where is this piece? We've almost got this bloody nose to go away. We're close. Almost. We're still working on it, but so that's fine. This is what we've got so far. We're making it work. Everything is gonna kind of attach. Okay, now I get it. Now I believe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm excited for this though, because I think it actually attaches. Here, let me show you guys. This plate right here. I think the body down at the bottom here attaches right here down at the very bottom at the skid plate, which makes it easier that you don't have to. Does it make it easier though? Probably not. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you got to fit the battery in there, and I do not want to unscrew it every single time I want to take off the body. It's not easier. It's not. Okay, if it came in a kit, it should have come with the clips for everything. But ultimately, I don't know. It's fine. We'll make it work. Like, to make this fit on this truck is going to be a little bit of a hassle. But like I said, we can make it work. Okay, yeah. That's why they've got these holes down here at the bottom, is so they can fit it on there. That's fine. So yeah, that'll all be good. You're supposed to fit it on the skid plate before you put the other side on. I don't really like that. Okay, I'm gonna take this whole thing off, and then I'm gonna see where we are here. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'll just build the whole thing and then see how I can attach it. Because yeah, right now, where it's saying to attach it just isn't making any sense. It'll attach somehow. I'll make it work. Okay? Have faith. I'll make it work. This is kind of crazy, though. I mean, honestly, okay, so look at this. And then imagine this crazy rock crawler body on it, okay? That's what I'm doing. Imagine that. Alright, so, I'm going to keep looking at the instructions here. They only show a few pieces in here, so that's all I have to worry about, ultimately. Yeah, I just have to make sure I get everything right, because... Okay, so far, so good. I mean, it's not too difficult. I just have to keep making sure I'm putting the right pieces in. And then trying to hold everything together while putting the screw in is going to be the hardest part for sure. I mean, that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, I'm just going to hold this here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to set the screw in here so that it doesn't fall out. Maybe it would be easier if I just kind of set it in, didn't add the piece. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I wish I had another hand to do this with. Oh, that goes in... Wait. Okay. God, I'm not trying to put it in the wrong one. If I put it in the wrong one, that would be devastating. Okay, here's what I might do. I might set the screw on the Allen key and then get it figured out from here. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that'll make it work. So far, so good. Hey, there we go. We figured something out. As long as it goes all the way... Oh, it's not really threading. It's trying to, but it's not really threading. I'm just trying to get it threaded in here a little bit. I don't even have to finish it, really. I just have to get it started, and then it'll be a whole lot easier once I do the second part. But again, every piece has to go in the same direction. I mean, everything has to be correct. Technically, it is a 1/18 scale, so it should be an M. But because it's a high trail, it's actually not. So it's a Traxxas 4M high trail Ford F-150. Do you know how hard it is to find parts for this thing? Being that it is a Traxxas, it is a lot easier, but it's really difficult to find parts because you have to, look up parts for Traxxas for Ford F-150 High Trail Edition. I had to look up the whole name, make sure it's not. All right, there we go. I got it started. That's fine. I'll finish it in just a second here. Get the whole thing done, and then the only thing is this pole keeps twisting while I'm trying to screw it in here, and it just keeps twisting in my hand, so I have to hold it tight. I don't want to break it. It's plastic, so it might be easy to break. That's the thing they didn't consider, is what if, because it's a kit, and I bought it for like $40, what if they were kind enough to actually include... Wait. Hold up. We've got an issue. I installed it in the wrong area. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna I installed it on the bottom. It's supposed to be on the bottom. That's not fine. I'm quite upset. Okay. You know what? This is fine. I will make it work. And also, why am I having to bend this piece to fit it in here? It shouldn't have to bend like that, right? Yeah, I'm really bending. Why? Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm putting it on the right. Yeah, it is. It's on the top. Here's the top piece. Oh, I almost lost the other part of my. I felt something fall, and I was like, "What's going on?" Okay. That's the bottom. No, I had it right. Oh, thank goodness. Because I was holding it upside down, and I thought I had it wrong. Thank goodness I had that right. Because, yeah. Okay. Okay. Whew. I might be really smart, or I might be really dumb. I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of different screws here, so I got to pick the right ones. They've given me a bunch of extra screws in case I lose some. So that's kind of them. But now from here, I just have to screw everything else in, and this is the toughest part, you know. This is difficult. This will be really cool, though, once I'm finished with it. I mean, this is going to be a rock hard body for my truck. You know, when I bring this one out now, this is an F-150. When I bring the truck out, it will not be the same truck anymore. It will be completely different. I mean, it'll be a rock crawler. It'll be the F-150 chassis with a rock crawler everything, basically. I mean, the only difference is the chassis, but nothing. Well, I can't say nothing. Okay, so the chassis is stock on there. The engine it's the Traxxas engine that's still stock on there. So that's the one thing that's stock. But I think the tires and wheels, the tires are stock. The wheels are not, so that's nice. I've kind of upgraded everything, really. Can you imagine if one part on this truck broke down and just like as a prank, I just went and called the Traxxas company and said, "Hey, can you fix my car and send it in like this?" They would be like, "Wow, bro has modded this thing like crazy." Now, here's what you can do. Here's something I really, really like about Traxxas. They are super kind with this. Is actually when you buy their cars, they give you a lifetime warranty on all their vehicles. A electronics lifetime warranty. And so it is incredible how kind they are with that, because that's one reason why I keep buying their vehicles. I really only buy Traxxas vehicles and then completely upgrade the chassis, is because they have a lifetime warranty. And also their customer service is amazing. Like, I have not had customer service as nice as theirs for anything. Like, they're just super kind. Really like these people. All right, we're actually almost done. I'm almost done with one side. Then you have to screw in the other side. And then there's one more piece to put in here. I'm just trying to find it. Okay, yeah, that's the last piece. And then we're going to screw the... Whoops, I just lost my Allen key. Give me a second, guys. I just got to screw the other side in here, and then the body pieces, and then try to fit it to the F-150. So far, this shouldn't be too bad, you know. Should be pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for this, because if I can get this to work the way I want it to, it'll... I mean, okay, so I'm not sure. Some of you guys may know what the Capra is. There's the I think it's axial, right? Axial Capra. Correct me if there's any of you guys that actually know what it is, but it's an axial Capra. I think it's axial. That's what I'm trying to figure out, is if it's axial. And it might not be. I know it's not FMS. I think it's axial. And it is a sweet vehicle. I mean, like, it's 1/10 scale. It is... Most people buy it because it's a great crawler. It's fast. It's got a good engine in it. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Everything is coming together. Everything's coming together. There we go. I'm just going to, yeah, it is kind of confusing because all the pieces don't really match up ultimately. That's not the way it goes. Wait, which way does it go? I'm in complete confusion here. Wait, what is happening with this? I know I didn't mount it wrong. There's something that goes in the middle there. I'm not positively sure what. Oh, it's upside down. But if I don't... Oh, a nitro. Building a nitro is crazy, though. That would be insane. An all-wheel drive nitro, huh? Are you thinking more of rock crawler style or just for speed? I am greatly confusing myself here because okay, look at this shell right here. Okay, this is a shell for the body. So far, you can see the vision, right? Speed and burnouts. Okay, burnouts. That is a cool idea. Now, for me personally, I really like rock crawlers, but that is great that you're working on that. This is what I got going on so far. This is electric. I have not considered getting into nitro yet, only because in my area where I live, it's actually kind of bad. Just because of our elevation, it's actually really bad on the nitro. I'm not positively sure why, but it really is bad. So yeah, unfortunately, but that is great that you're working on that. I am super glad that you're doing that. Somebody has to, right? And yeah, I think there's a lot of nitro. Man, that would be awesome. Let me know when you get it finished because, oh, those are expensive too, though. Let me tell you. I know they're expensive because I'm just working on electric cars right now, and the electric cars are pretty expensive. So I can't imagine how expensive that would be. But yeah, good luck. Burnouts, that's a cool idea. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to fit this whole thing together. This will be really sweet once I get everything going the way I want it to. So this is the last piece I'm going to add. And then I think we're good from there. I'm going to add this piece. There's 3 screws for this section. Okay, now I've got it started. I can just screw it in from here. There's 3 screws for this piece. And then after this, I think I'm just going to screw on the plates. I'm going to screw on the other side, which is going to be the hardest part. But ooh, that would be sweet, though. Okay, so yeah, my dream for this car is to my dream is to kind of try to turn a 1/18 scale a chassis into one of the best 1/18 scale crawlers you can have. Now, the difficulty with 1/18 scale is it's smaller. That's one thing, and also the wheel position. Okay, so you can have the best rock crawlers are ones where you have really, really wide tires, right? Like the axles are really wide, but you also have it really tall. So I'll kind of explain what I'm talking about here, make it a little bit easier for you guys. I've changed this. Okay, I've given it a whole lot wider for the tires. It's a whole lot wider now. It used to be so much shorter. I mean, if I compared the plastic portal axles I had with what I have now, you will immediately see the difference. So these are brass portal axles, and it's given it an extra. I think I added 16 millimeters on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on all 4 sides. It added 16 millimeters. So far this thing is great. The shocks are amazing. Everything's good. But the last thing I want to do to it is I want to invert the back wheels to rear wheel steering as well. So I want to have front and rear wheel steering. Now the rear wheel steering, it shouldn't be too complicated. I've kind of looked into it. It shouldn't be too bad. All the expenses for it will run me probably about $150 to invert it to rear wheel steering. But other than the price, it's relatively simple. You kind of just have to buy another servo and all that good stuff. But other than that, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that it costs that much, but rear wheel steering makes a huge difference on these things. Yeah, if I could just add that in, that's my goal, is to add rear wheel steering for it. And now eventually, my goal would be to try to see if I can find some other YouTubers to kind of collab with. That would be kind of cool. What did you say? Scan it, design it, and print it? What do you mean by that? Not sure exactly what you mean here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true, huh? Yeah, Traxxas has the steering servo, but everything from Traxxas is so expensive. I know it's quality, but everything from Traxxas is very expensive, and so I might get a steering servo. I don't really like Injora. Okay, so this is Injora. This is their work, right? They give you a half plastic piece and then expect you to put the whole thing together by yourself. I don't really like that. Ultimately, I don't like that at all. They should, help try to put it together. But because they're selling it as a kit, I get it. But again, but yeah, I could buy an Injora servo, which is like $40. I don't really want to though. I know Injora is not going to be the best quality, so yeah, I might just buy the parts off of there, and it should be pretty easy. But all right, I'm gonna end the live stream here in a bit, and then I will catch up with you guys on how the whole body went. I'll probably wait till 40 minutes here to end the live stream. So I'll give it like one more minute or so before I end it. But yeah, no, this is great. I'm really, really happy with the result. And then I'm going to put in this last screw here, and then I'm going to show you guys all that's been going on so far with this. Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to... Okay. There we go. Just get it threaded. I'm just trying to get the two pieces kind of put together. Oh, thank you for subscribing, by the way. I really appreciate it. Do you do RC videos? That'd be pretty cool. I can go and check them out afterwards if you do some RC videos. Are you another RC YouTuber? Wow, I caught that. All right, guys. This is what we've got so far. This is just half of it, but this will be the rock crawler body that'll go onto it. Eventually, what's going to happen is these two pieces are going to go together, and then we'll put the other body parts on it. I'm trying to hold it up to where you guys can kind of see it. There we go. That's better. And so this is how it's going to look. This will look great on that Ford F-150 chassis. But that being said, thank you guys for watching the live stream. I'm going to end it here, and I will see you guys all in the next live stream.